This was our dream home, and everything was just gone in a matter of minutes.
Felt like 17 years that everything they had worked for was gone. It's just unreal.
I had been out cutting grass, and my wife was inside, and I just happened to look up here and see the smoke coming up.
I got up to go outside to see what was going on, and that's when I seen the fire was just blazing.
When I got here, the whole house was in complete flames, about 75% completely engulfed.
The fire just progressed from the back corner of the house just in a matter of minutes.
Stood here with my parents for about the next 6 hours until about midnight that night, and watched the house turn into a complete total loss. I knew how hard my dad had worked to build this place. He drove every nail in his house himself.
And there I stood barefoot in the wet grass thinking, you know, what are we gonna do now?
The next morning, the fire chief called me, and they said they were back on scene, and they saw my safe, and they said, if you could come over, maybe we could help you get into it.
I knew that he had the Liberty safe in the basement, and I asked him, I said, Dad, what's the chances that you think the safe is intact?
That safe was fireproof up to 1,200 degrees for 75 minutes. It went way past the 75 minutes.
I asked him if he thought anything would be able to be recovered out of it. And he just looked at me and said, I've been doing this 17 years. And he said, quite honestly, I don't think there'll be nothing. But he said, we'll look in there and see.
They did a really good job trying, but they were never able to make it in. After probably 30 minutes of prying, we changed directions and began to cut the side of the safe. The firefighter reached in and he pulled out a Bible that my dad had placed in there. I reached and grabbed the Bible from him immediately because I had been looking for something, just any kind of hope at all. And I opened the pages and I saw the pages were clean, they were white, they were not scorched, charred in any way.
Remarkably, a lot of the guns were in very good shape. I had some valuable documents and some jewelry in there that belonged to my mom. All that was still intact. Nothing was damaged. Even the paperwork I had was not burned.
The money, the valuables, his mother's rings, that stuff was still safe. The money was never even touched.
I would like to say to Liberty Safe, I am extremely thankful for their product that they've made. I really am still amazed that what we got out was as in gooder condition as it was. I did not expect to recover nothing out of it.
I just want to say thank you again to Liberty Safe for the valuables that your safe helped us to get back in a time when we had lost everything.
Insurance can replace and money can replace certain things, but there's other things that money can't replace. In such a dark time, when you're looking for any kind of glimmer of hope, Liberty Safes was able to help provide a little bit of hope for us that morning and a little bit of light in a very dark time.